hate this song. I hate this song. Rolls Royce killing it, I ain't even got no touch. Rolls Royce killing it, I don't even got no touch. I've been driving, I might buy you. Old Kim, she got mad, she's a. I know that she like. I know that she like.
This should be a real chess match tonight, Grant. These teams both love to get set up and run their plays.
Yeah, you know, B.A., you got two patient teams who execute on exactly what their coach is drawing up for them. Trusting in ball movement to find their shots is the key.
Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. At the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. Then there's Kevin Porter, then it's Bobby Portis, and it's Rollins in at the 2. Here's Portis, and Porzingis with the block.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
Antetokounmpo finds Porter. It's Portis, high post. Oh, swiped away. In transition, here they come. Here's Porzingis. The rebound by the Bucks.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
Back to Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Kuzma. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
After 4 seasons in Golden State, Jonathan Kuminga moves on, and he was the guy that they drafted number 7 overall. But after a lengthy free agency saga in which the Warriors and Kuminga exchanged several proposals, and they had several sign and trade discussions, Kuminga lands elsewhere. So his run in Golden State is over. They're losing a good young player. Let's see how they can replenish the cupboard there in Golden State.
Something to watch. Shams, appreciate the report. Now here's Portis. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Curry. Porter from outside. Offensive rebound. Pass to Rollins. Clock at 6. Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And just tremendous putback ability. Giannis with that length and agility, just unstoppable.
Moody passes to Green. Porzingis surveying the floor. That one doesn't drop. The Bucks have gone 1 for 3 so far. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo and how effective a scorer he is, and Coach told me, well, when he gets into the lane, he's very tough to guard. For us, it's about forcing him into longer and ideally contested jumpers. That's what I want us to do. We'll see if they're able to accomplish this. Back over to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Butler passes to Green. And here's Porzingis. Defended by Portis. It's hauled in by Portis. And it's Porter with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Antetokounmpo with it. Now guarded by Butler. Antetokounmpo, that's good.
Great dime right there by Kuzma. An impressive distributor at his position.
Warriors trail by 3. Left side Moody. Pass to Butler. Back to Moody. Unloads from 13. Buries the jump shot.
With defense that soft, you have to take them to task.
Outside Porter. Now Antetokounmpo. Rollins passes to Antetokounmpo. Good D by Porzingis.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
A shot from the mid-range. Curry's shot is off.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it. Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Portis. And the Warriors making a change here. Santos is checked in. Jang, he's checked in for the Bucks. Trent comes in for Rollins. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Now, we know he can hit threes, but Kristaps showing he can slam it too.
Porter with it. No made baskets yet. Trent on the wing. Back to Porter. The three is up. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
Curry passes to Moody. Back to Curry. Knocked away. Out of bounds. It'll be Bucks ball. And the Bucks with some changes. Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Prince comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Harris is subbed in for Porter Jr. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles. Getting aggressive and jamming it in.
Butler against Prince. The kick out. Curry. Over Harris. That's good from Curry. On the assist by Butler. Curry's got 5 points.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Bucks ahead, up by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And you can't overlook what they've done in the paint as well. A huge part of their success in this one.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Taurean Prince is out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Miles Turner, and it's Jang in at the 3 spot. Now here's Trent. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Curry with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. On up the court. Butler can't get it to go. Milwaukee leading by 4. Jang passes to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Santos can't get it to go.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee, but trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just the reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is, Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Milwaukee making some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Nance. Kuzma comes in for Jang. And it's Rollins in for Prince. 5 on the clock. Giannis with the finish.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
Now here's Curry. Defense right on him. And the layup is good off the glass. Curry's got 7 points.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo is unlocking a new aspect of his game. He said, quote, "I never initiate my offense from the high post, but Doc told me that you can be very effective there. It's hard for people to show a crowd, and you're one step closer to the basket. I plan to stay there for the rest of my career." Guys?
A new wrinkle. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Here's Moody. after Milwaukee picked up a 3 with their last shot. Butler on the wing from behind the arc. Oh, Jimmy Butler cashing in from distance.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And obviously, we know so many kids dream of being a professional athlete. But when did that become a real goal of yours, Legs?
Well, B.A., honestly, about the age of 8, I thought I was headed for the major leagues. That all changed with a 7-inch growth spurt in one school year. Decided to try basketball for the first time, and man, am I glad I did.
Melton, he's checked in for the Warriors. Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo for 3. The Warriors pull it in.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
On the wing, Curry. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Portis. The Bucks leading by 7.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the half. Kuzma outside. Back to Portis. Here's the teardrop, and it's good for 2. Portis has got 6.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Left side Curry. Lets it go from deep. Money! Stephen Curry, the three-point king.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
And the Warriors make some changes. Horford, he's checked in for Santos, and it's Brandon Podziemski in for Melton. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Porter Jr.'s checked in. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Porter's shot is off. Warriors trail by 6. 1:02 left to play in the first half. Here's Horford. Oh, getting it done. Horford gets it to go.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
Portis, cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Portis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he found some room there along the baseline, some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Here's Horford. It's intercepted. Now Milwaukee moving it up. Here's Rollins. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter.
Not sure what exactly happened there. It didn't look like they were on the same page.
32 seconds left in the first half of this one. Curry looking it over. Pass to Horford. The kick out. Curry. 6 to shoot. Fires it. Again! Golden State!
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Over to the wing. Pulls it. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Bucks ahead. They lead by 4. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition, but we got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. If you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Why not? Expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Grant.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint, but you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Butler, and it's Horford in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now here's Podziemski. Yet to see a basket. Butler can't get it to go. Kuzma outside. Ooh, hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. And the Bucks lead by 6.
Yeah, a bona fide scorer. Kuzma is more than capable of shouldering this offense.
Now here's Curry. He's closely guarded. Off with the layup. Kuzma with the ball. Now guarded by Butler. Ooh, rejected by Horford. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal...
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the official...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Butler passes to Horford, shoots over Portis, and that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul.
Nice to have a big man you can count on to hit that shot. Makes the offense much more diverse.
Kuzma outside. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Butler. Kuzma, the pass to Rollins. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Curry. Curry creates inside.
Not a... afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
Tim, does it seem to you that Stephen Curry gets better when the buzzer is approaching?
Well, if that's true of anyone, it's Steph, B.A., a former clutch player of the year. He's very comfortable with the outcome in his hands.
The Warriors trailing. Pass to Porzingis. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Curry, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Oh, Curry doing what he does.
This is why you gotta be right up on Curry. Any breathing room he gets is too much.
Kuzma outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. An easy 2 on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 8.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Now here's Podziemski. He's guarded by Porter. Curry's shot is off. Milwaukee's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Porter gets the bucket.
Yeah, just one of a few places Porter can hit from. Good use of the mid-range J.
And it's Butler with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Melton, he's checked in for Podziemski. Milwaukee also changing it up. Turner comes in for Portis. And Jang subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Porter. Yep, that one goes. Porter's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, great body control makes working inside a strength for Porter Jr.
Horford, a screen on Porter. Here's Curry. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Kevin Porter.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
A different look for Milwaukee. Prince comes in for Kuzma, and it's Trent in for Rollins.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
And then Turner with the dunk.
Entering the league, Porter Jr. was a scoring guard type, but he's morphed into more of a ball handler. Very impressive.
Pass to Curry. Plenty of space. And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, that's a look you rarely see him miss.
Prince, the pass to Turner. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Here's Curry. Up and over Porter. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Milwaukee leading by 3. Trent outside. Porter, the pass to Prince. And here's Porter. Trent outside. There's a screen by Turner. Lets it fly. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Milwaukee out in front. They lead by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
And it's such an advantage to have a big man who can facilitate at a high level like that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Inside they have Giannis and Turner. Taurean Prince is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Jang in at the 3.
He's been way off the mark in this second half. Just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
Trent for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Now here's Melton. Here's Butler. Pass to Horford. Outside Curry. And here's Butler outside. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now here's Trent. The shot. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Melton passes to Horford. And here's Melton. To the inside. And there's Horford on the assist from Melton.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Milwaukee making some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Turner, and Green is subbed in for Trent. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Warriors have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Melton passes to Horford. On the wing, Curry. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bucks.
But what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And they have found plenty of opportunity to put it on the deck and take it to the hoop. Very aggressive in that area.
Catching up on the changes for Milwaukee. Rollins comes in for Jang. And it's Porter Jr. in for Green. Kuzma's checked in for Prince. Now Curry. The 17-footer. The jumper is good.
Yeah, mid-range Jays are no problem for Curry. Defenders can forget about his confidence from there, too.
Antetokounmpo against Porzingis. And Porzingis with the block. And that'll be Milwaukee's ball as it goes out of bounds. Bucks able to keep the possession. Here's Rollins, down to 5 on the shot clock. Portis fires. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Porzingis with a screen on Porter. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Milwaukee's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo. Ooh, strong move from Giannis inside.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
The triple drops.
This is exactly why they go to him in these spots. These guys believe in his ability to come through in the clutch.
The Bucks have gotten 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Antetokounmpo. Yes, sir!
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Porter against Curry to take the lead. From deep range, KP hits it.
Oh, my. Huge play from Porzingis. A testament to the competitiveness that he plays with.
Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
Porzingis sets a screen. What a finish from Porzingis.
And it's Porzingis at 7-3, a monster to go to late in the game.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Outside Portis. Porter outside. Now Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Porter. Portis. And here's Horford. Porzingis sets a screen. Puts it up from 17. That's off. Now Porter. Beyond the arc. Porzingis there for the rebound. Now Curry. Outside Porzingis. He shoots. Nails it. Pretty fade.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
Giannis! Oh, Horford there with a board. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Not that time. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
At the line for 2.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Here's Porter. Puts up the tray. Can't get it. And so the big win by Golden State in a tight game. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.